Today, on this short but sweet episode, we're gonna look at the hypercar of the portable SSDs. Meet Samsung X5. A portable SSD that looks fast, writes fast, reads fast, and empties your pocket fast. Samsung X5 comes in this nicely designed box. On the box they mentioned that this crazy fast portable SSD works with Thunderbolt 3 ports. Inside the box we're greeted with X5 itself, which has up to 2800 megabytes per second sequential read and 2300 megabytes per second sequential write speeds. Underneath that you can find quick start guide and Thunderbolt 3 cable. Compared to T5 it's a little bigger, a little thicker, but almost at same width. Just to give you a better perspective, here it is next to Samsung Note 9. This NVMe SSD comes in three options: 500GB $249, 1TB $500, and 2TB $1,000. You can create a 256-bit encrypted password for this using the software that comes in this. And also it has 3-year warranty. But is it any good? Well, I've been using this since February 19, almost 2 weeks. And I've been using it excessively with Final Cut. My entire project is in this. And I transcoded files, I rendered, I edited, and it has been nothing but amazing. It heated up to 42.8 degrees Celsius, which is 109 degrees Fahrenheit, and still didn't slow down. Well, how about similar and cheaper products, you say? Well, let's take a look at them. This is Samsung's T5. Everybody's, including me, favorite portable SSD. I love this thing. It has 540 megabytes per second read and write speeds, which is not bad at all. I edited entire Final Cut projects on this as well. It only feels a little slower than how fast you can edit on your computer. And this thing costs half of X5. Then I have this guy, SanDisk Extreme, which has 430 megabytes per second read and 400 megabytes per second write speeds. And it is cheaper than T5. But let me tell you this, when you want to copy a 350 gigabyte file from T5 to your computer, it takes 35 minutes. And when you want to copy the same 350 gigabyte file from your computer to T5, it takes 53 minutes. When it comes to this monster, copying the same 350 gigabyte file from X5 to your computer takes, let me first remind you, remember this copied the same file in 35 minutes. This copies it in 2 minutes and 14 seconds. And when you want to copy the same 350 gigabyte file from your computer to X5, it finishes the same task in 4 minutes and 22 seconds. So it is unbelievably fast. Before I bought this, I had my doubts about it because of the comments I read online. Ever since I learned that companies buy their competitors' products online, let's say from Amazon, and then they go and write bad comments about those products, which appears as verified buyer, and then they return it, I learned not to trust every comment I read online. True story, by the way. Yeah, no one told you life was gonna be this way. So before investing that much money into this, I asked a couple of you guys and you told me that this is amazing, and it turns out, yes, you're right. Talking about competition, there are some products out there that promises same read and write speeds, especially a couple of products from G Technology. They have their G drives. But G Drive Mobile Pro doesn't have 2TB version. G Drive Pro has 2TB version, which is not portable, and that costs twice what this costs. Now I asked G Technology to send me a couple of their G drives so I can test and compare them, and they responded by not responding to my email but sending me a telepathical response that sounded like,
"Nice try, bruh."
So in the end, as you can guess, this is not your typical SSD to back up your cat photos. This is mostly for people who need those extreme read and write speeds. I use my iMac Pro while I'm editing at home, and I use my MacBook while I'm away. For example, over on that couch. They both have storage that has extremely fast read and write speeds, but the amount of storage is limited. Samsung says do what you can't. And that is exactly what I did. I bought an iMac Pro and a MacBook Pro that I can't upgrade. So it's your fault, Samsung. My iMac has 2 terabytes of space and it's usually almost filled up. Why did I get the 4 terabyte one? That's a very good question. Because if I want to get the 4 terabyte version, I had to pay $2,000 more. My MacBook Pro has 1 terabyte space. Why didn't I get the 4 terabyte version? If I want to get the 4 terabyte version, I had to pay $2,800 more. And we're talking about having the same setup that I can go and work anywhere. So that would have cost me in total $4,800 just to have that free space that is reserved just for Final Cut. Instead, I got this for $1,000. Actually, when I got it, I found a deal and I got it for $900. Also, if you want to check these products out, you can find my affiliate links in the description box below. So instead of paying that much more money, now I have this 2 terabyte portable SSD that I can plug into any Thunderbolt 3 I want, and my files are in there. I don't need to transfer it and they're ready to be worked on. So, in conclusion, do you need this? Well, if you need those extreme read and write speeds, I say yes. I think until Apple removes all the ports from their computers, I'll be using this. Joking aside, yes, before I bought this, I had my eye on it for a while. I was eyeing this for a while. And when I got it and when I plugged it in my computer, I felt nothing. And I think that's how it should be. You shouldn't feel any difference with an external drive that you want extreme performance from. Also, just look how beautiful this is. But if you sort of need that kind of speed, then I suggest you to wait, because all prices of this kind of stuff always goes down. So if not today, tomorrow you will be able to get this for a lot cheaper. Actually, in 10 years time, talking about these speeds and calling them fantastic and super fast is gonna be funny. Hi, future, are you laughing at me? So that's it. This is my new favorite, really good looking portable SSD. I give it a dog score of 7.8. Well, thank you very much for watching this episode and I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that subscribe button. I must have a subscribe button somewhere here on the screen. Hit that subscribe button and play Ding Dong Ditch with the bell next to it and join the world domination. And please let me know what you think about Samsung X5 in the comment section below. The table is red, the portable SSD is red, the pillow is red, everything is red. Also, please let me know what you think about these short but sweet episodes that I'm planning to release every Tuesday. I think this was fun. I like these kind of videos. And until I see you the next time, take really good care of yourselves. And hoşça kalın.